Hello future people, welcome to Getting Tabled. I'm Jason the Bruce, and today we're slipping back into Bushido. So, in my hot little hands, I have the missing piece to my Ito clan. It's not the only thing that I didn't own, but it's the one that I really wanted to fix the puzzle. For me, at least, anyway. He's also one of the characters that we spoke about in our faction focus recently. If you haven't seen it, welcome to the Jwar Isles is a tactics series where we break down each faction from Bushido and tell you their strengths, their weaknesses, and we take the faction starter and build it up to a full 100-point list. Sometimes even with a couple of different options. But today, we're having a look at Takeji. Alright, so here we go. We've got Takeji. Let's break straight into this. We have looked at this card in the series, but I will go through it very quickly. So Takeji costs you 15 points. He's an Ashigaru and a Jade Mamba guard. So he is the named character from the Jade Mamba. He gives you 3 melee. He can boost it for 3. 2 ranged. It's not what he's for. Moves 5. 5 health. He generates 2 ki. He can hold a maximum of 6. He's got a Nudachi, which is his sword. +1 strength. Powerful attack. This is the big one. So he can work as a bodyguard for either Ito clan samurai or Ito clan Shisei within 3 inches. So the one that you want to protect needs to be within 3. Also has courage, resistance, and steadfast. And he's got a key ability called Rend. So for Rend, you gain brutal +1 until the current activation is resolved, and you can only use this once per melee exchange. Unique effects. When this model declares its bodyguard trait, it gains fearless until the current action is resolved. So he can jump in and protect your guys when they are being faced by something that you don't want them to face. Usual base size, 30 mil. Alright, so we have 5 pieces. I think we'll start with the body because that kind of makes sense. Really lovely clear detail. This is one of their older sculpts as well, so you're not necessarily expecting as much detail as you're getting here on the older stuff, because there has obviously been improvements, like every model line has improvements over the years. But this is one of their older models, so you wouldn't quite expect that. That goes over his leg. Like that. Which makes it look more accurate for sure. Little bit bent, but that's okay. I can fix that with some hot water. We've got a sword, not a sword. We've got a head here. That's backwards. Fits nice and smooth. As for the head itself, lovely detail. Again, little bit bent. That's a little bit better. I will have to work those a bit more. Nice panel lines for the armour, so a lot of detail there. And we've got this sword. So this is his Nudachi that I mentioned in the rules. And he's kind of, by the look of it, something along those lines. Not quite perfect, but it's something along those lines, because that's the other hand that belongs on the end of here. So clearly, here we go. There's almost no seam line or anything on it either. The flag is the bit that I'm unsure of. I do have a little bit of flashing here, which is neither here nor there. That removes very easily. because the flag is supposed to sit on his body. And there's not really any obvious place where it sits. Unless you literally just glue it on like that. Looking at the picture on the website, it appears to be like that. I'm just kind of surprised because there's no real obvious point here on the actual model itself. Hang on. Little divot there. So it goes like that. So, can't lie. This is one of their older models, so fair enough. But there's not really that much of a connection point there. And you're not really going to be pinning that because, quite frankly, there's not enough to drill into. I would be tempted to actually slice that nub off entirely so that you can get some. You can actually get something more significant to hold on to. I'd rather have this entire section to glue because I can just see that breaking all the time. So, just being honest, I do like the flag though. The flag is actually quite nice. I do realise that they don't call it a flag. I don't know what the term is, but I like the fact that there's actually tatters on it in areas that would make sense. A lot of room there to be able to put your snake design on. I'm not exactly someone that's good at freehand, but I might have to try and give that a go, I think. So there we are. First Bushido model we've looked at for quite a while. And I know it's one of the older ones, but this is one of the models in the rules where, honestly, I believe this is a must-own. Especially if you're building from the starter set. This will help protect either the samurais or the shisei that comes in the box. And that's only going to help you. Definitely the way that I would recommend going. But otherwise, that's it for today. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for checking out this video. If you're enjoying the content of this channel, please like and subscribe. If you're in a position to do so, please check out patreon.com/gettingtabled. You receive early access to at least 80% of all videos that we put out, and you get access to the video edition of all of our podcasts the day that they're uploaded. If you'd like to check us out on social media, facebook.com/gettingtabled is the most active. We also have a Discord server. You can email our team at gettingtabled@gmail.com. If you're on either Twitter or Instagram, you can find us at gettingtabled. And until next time, play more games. Where I collaborate with brother.